After a 2-year isolation, Ria returned to Gurgaon for work. Despite her reluctance to return to the office after working remotely for a long time, it ignited her decision to give office life another chance by securing an affordable apartment with ample space. After moving in, Ria noticed a creepy phenomenon. All the apartments on her floor were empty. When he questioned the landlord, he attributed this to the recent lockdown and assured that the apartments would soon become rooms. While thinking about redecorating her house, Ria moved a wardrobe that was already standing there and found a blue necklace in it. Ria liked this necklace very much and immediately put it on and started her business. Within a few seconds, as every day, Ria's mother called, and suddenly, there began. Within a few seconds, he heard someone mumbling in a strange language on the phone. Before anything happened that he understood, a high-pitched, deafening sound started coming from the phone. Ria immediately hung up the phone. Ria suddenly started experiencing headaches, so to relax a little, she decided to make coffee and started browsing movies on her laptop. Ria has a hard time understanding. While Ria was browsing, her laptop shut down due to low battery, and Ria was surprised by what she saw on her black screen. An old father was standing right behind him, and in the blink of an eye, he disappeared from there. Ria had lost her senses, but she was deceptive between illusion and reality. Although he looked back, there was no one there. Ria started to get scared. He went around the whole house, but he didn't see Anyo. Ria still had the necklace around her neck and slept with it on. Late at night, Ria felt a pull on her neck, so she woke up. As soon as she opened her eyes, she saw that the blue necklace around her neck had disappeared. She felt like someone was pulling on that necklace. Ria was very scared. Just as she gathered courage, when she touched the necklace returned to its place. Ria got out of bed, took some water from the jug that was standing next to the bed. He filled the glass and started to drink water, but his eyes fell on the piece of meat floating in the water in the glass. Ria felt that all this was because of that necklace. So she took the necklace off her neck and threw it violently on the floor, and it fell apart. When the necklace broke, the lights in Ria's room suddenly began to flicker and the windows and doors of her room began to ring loudly. Ria's heart started beating very fast. Then Ria's eyes went to a dark corner of her room. There she saw the same father with a white, ghostly face. His eyes were completely white, and he was muttering a mantra loudly. Ria's feet began to slip from under her. She began to scream, but when she screamed, the father began to chant more mantras. It was almost as if Ria's hands and legs were frozen. She was screaming and closing her eyes in fear. When he closed his eyes, everything suddenly became quiet. Then when Ria opened her eyes, she saw that Baba's face was right in front of her, and he was laughing and giving her the bhoot in his hand. Ria managed to run from there and get into the other rooms. She closed the door. When Ria was about to lose her life, she looked at her neck and couldn't believe it. The same blue necklace was still hanging around her neck. When Ria tapped to get him out, she saw that he was surrounded by about 152 people in his room. Everyone seemed to be dead. Their bodies were decomposed and their hands were chained. They were crying just when they saw Ria. Before Ria deciphered anything, she was among them. When Ria saw the same father coming, when Ria saw him with the handcuffs still in his hands, she started screaming, but no one could hear her voice. Baba came to Ria and rubbed the ghost on her forehead. 3 days later, Ria's body was found in the same apartment. She had the same blue necklace around her neck, and there was a ghost around it. The exact cause of death is not known by anyone, but according to the landlord of the building, was under construction. There was a cemetery there before. After the land was sold, everyone left there, but one Agori Baba was not ready to leave that place. When he was forced to leave there, he committed suicide by ending his life. He had given a curse that the place was his, and that no one else could ever live there. After saying these words, he had left his body, but the same blue necklace was on the corpse of that father. Perhaps his spirit still lives in this necklace.